All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are bringing you guys a bonus cast for the round of 8. It is 1-1 in the series, and this is my favorite.
Yeah.
Says of all of them.
This always provides entertainment one way or another.
Damn right it's gonna.
That's the beauty of this. Now, before we start, I have to answer one very important question here in chat.
What's that?
Yellum asks, is it just one tournament today or will there be more? Well, Yellum, actually, surprise, surprise, we've planned 4 different tournaments to cram into today. We're going to start with this one, and then we're going to have a Legacy of the Void beta tournament, followed up by going back as a throwback Wings of Liberty tournament.
Wow.
And then the ultra throwback to wrap up the entire day, we're going to do a Brood War tournament. That's going to run somewhere between the hours of 6 a.m. and 2 p.m. of the following day. We're not going to eat or sleep. I actually already pissed myself since we've started this tournament, and we're just going to continue to be here until all 4 are done. So that should answer your question.
Nice. Well,
4 tournaments.
There is a lot of Zerg on this map. Let's just go ahead and let everybody know what this build is in case it's your first time.
Yes.
This build is called iRobot 6.0. All AI must die before attacking opponent's base. Or if you die to an AI first, you lose. It's that simple.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. And it looks like Iron and the Monster are going to be our players, our actual players in this. The series, once again, is 1-1. We've got a Protoss up here in the top left position.
Right next to each other, too.
And top right, which is kind of good.
Good for us.
Good for us.
It's easier to remember where everybody is.
Exactly. Yes.
It gets a little hairy, especially when there's so many Zerg on the map.
So let's take a look at our AI here. We've got a Cheater AI, 5.
Cheater 5.
This is Cheater 8.
Okay.
Terran. Cheater 7. Zerg. Cheater 3. Protoss. Cheater 4. Terran. Cheater 6. Zerg. It's gonna be tough. A lot of cheaters in this match, but remember,
many cheaters.
They're not on teams. So these AI can attack each other. If it was like 6v1v1, it would be a landslide. They would just get rushed and they would die.
Yeah, of course.
This gives them the opportunity for one to D off. That's pretty much what you need to do here, and that's what Iron Rule is doing. But it also just makes it a little bit easier because AIs will start killing each other.
Always get off the D early, if you know what I'm saying.
Always get off the D early. Absolutely.
This is also the build that I like to call Break Blizzard's UI, where they never actually planned for this to happen, and so half of the units tab is down into the remaining user interface on the screen.
Yeah, they could have easily prevented this by having this section over here put down this way, or being able to click a button so that it kind of folds down.
Just hides it
away or whatever, right?
There's a lot of different things that could happen. But regardless, always an entertaining match.
That's one of the things, like, I love Blizzard, okay? But that's one of the things that Blizzard... They don't do a lot of the fine details. They have great ideas and they implement those, but a lot of them aren't practical, and they just don't. When things are obvious to be fixed, they just don't fix the obvious. You mean to tell me that like they haven't seen this error before?
Well,
like this?
But I'm just gonna say that on their priorities list,
I understand. Yes, of course.
It's probably low.
I get that, but I mean, you would think that it would be pretty easy to do to change.
Well, you know,
maybe not.
I don't know. One way or another, that's just the kind of thing that if I was like a dev and I saw that, and
I'd hate to work for you. I would actually.
Nobody would want to work for me because I'm a perfectionist.
It would be the worst thing. Well, your game would never be created. It would just be. No. It would just be perfecting things to the point where it's no longer. It's just obsolete. It's something new is out, and then you're like, well, now I got to scrap that.
No, that or you would just never sleep. Because you'd be working 24 hours a day so that we could still get the game out on time despite being perfect.
Yeah, no, forget that.
I think game developers should have the same mindset that devs back in the day had to have when it was like out on a cartridge and there were no more updates.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's okay to have a few bugs in the game.
Yep, but you gotta.
They can only be a few bugs.
Well, speaking of bugs here, these roaches are bugging the front here. This is not looking good.
No.
This is really looking bad for the monster. He needs to transfuse this something fierce.
And he's not going to.
And he did not transfuse that.
This
now
could
he's
be-
forced to pull the drones.
This could be the fastest we've ever had this go.
It looks like he is going to survive this attack, but barely.
Is this even really surviving?
No. This is
it's-
prolonging.
I guess, yeah, it's almost like prolonging the inevitable. But maybe the computer decides to no longer attack him and put his efforts somewhere else. But God help him if anything else.
Yeah. Like if he goes over here again, and he does not have stuff up for this.
He's wrecked.
He's only got 100 minerals.
He's GG'd.
Meanwhile, we do have an epic fight down between Cheater 8 and Cheater 7. And it looks like Cheater 8 is going to come out on top. Gonna get rid of the natural here. I don't know if he's gonna decide to go up into the main as well. Computers are kind of weird when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah. Well, they make some weird... They make really great decisions, and then they somehow also, like, at the same time decide to make decisions that are counterintuitive to the good decision they just made.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, you actually just nailed it.
That's pretty much like the story of the AI in this game. But nevertheless, there goes the expansion for Cheater. What was it? Cheater 7.
Cheater 8.
Cheater 7.
Oh, Cheater 7. Yeah, it's the guy that lost.
Yeah,
his
lost his expansion. So the first little bout.
Is this guy? Did he really poke?
Did he just poke?
Oh my God! That's like poking a bear
Are you
that's sleeping
serious?
with a stick. Look at this! Look at this army!
You don't have the friggin' army to take any of this out?
Now we've got a fight here between I Rule and Cheater 5. Cheater 5, though, backing off before the other force field can go down. Manages to get one off and only picks off 2 roaches. This is a very strong army, especially with that Immortal in the background. The Sentries, though, needs to get in behind here. The Zealots need to get in the front. He manages to do a couple of nice force fields, blocking off those 2 roaches, taking those out. These AI are insane.
Oh my God!
Oh my God, is he
going to lose to the AI?
He is! It's over!
No!
Why did he attack the AI face?
He poked it!
Why?
Holy shit, you know what he just did? This is the equivalent. He was out in the woods, and first he saw a bee's nest, and he was like, oh my God, I haven't eaten in 3 days, I need some honey. And so he went over to the bee's nest, he's like, oh God, this is gonna suck. And he put his hand into the nest, and he was eating that raw honey. It was so delicious, but he was covering himself. He just couldn't stop eating. The bees were stinging him. His arm was blown up the size of a balloon. He was like, oh shit! Oh my God, he's actually dead!
He misclicked, he tried to get down a vest He tried to put down an extractor and he shit the bed. And there it goes.
Oh, covered in honey, he walked into the bear's den and he said, fuck it, I'm even hungrier. I need to eat a bear.
And the monster loses. He is now out of the tournament. And just like that, no. Iron Rule, you do not. This is, no.
No.
You win.
You win, bro.
GG.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Hot damn.
I cannot believe that guy decided to poke out there. What was he smoking? I need whatever that was.
Well, I mean, like I said, it's like he's out and he ate some honey and he covered himself with it because he was just so hungry. And then he walked into the bear cave. He was like, you know what? I could go for some bear. I could go for a bear pelt. I'm a little cold. But all he had was his honey-soaked body and a half-rotten stick that he found at the front of the cave. And he didn't even poke the bear. He just threw it from across the room.
Hey, fucker.
Hey, fuck you. I want your pelt. And the bear said, excuse me? And just walked over and swatted him once. And just ripped his torso in half. And that's essentially what happened.
Yeah, because the first time he went up there, he ripped off his right leg.
Yeah, he just wrecked. Ripped.
And ate his left hand.
Yeah, and he came crawling back.
And then said, okay, I'm gonna let you live.
Yeah.
And then that idiot got mad.
No.
And he threw an apple.
Yep.
And it ended poorly for him.
Just everything went downhill
GG.
quickly.
Well, that was, those AI are no joke.
Let me say that is not the way in which I expected that match to go.
No.
That was...
Those AI are no joke.
No, the AI are no joke, but he was fine if he didn't go outside of his base to actually attack some shit.
Yeah, see, the other guy played smart. He walled off. He did some stuff. But that's the show for that one. LootCrate.com, guys. Promo code BOUS for 10% off. Also, don't forget to check out those G2A sales. Probably by the time you're seeing this video, some of these sales may be over, but there will probably be new sales up and running when you get to the website. Click on that and you can check out all the stuff that's going down. Also, we have JORD wood watches. Don't forget to check these guys out. 5% off by using the promo code BOUS. Look at these watches. Great gift for yourself or for someone else. And if you want a free chance to win a $150 gift card to this website, link is underneath this video, or if you're on the stream, click the banner below the stream, or type in JORD in the chat. So that's going to be it for that one. We are going to be back right after this. Stay tizzity. It's going to be my new thing, bro. It's going to be my new thing.
It's sit tizzy.
Oh, sit tizzy.
Sit tizzity. Sit tizzity.
Sit tizzity.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's,
Sit tizzy.
Yeah, tizzity.
Sit tizzity.